the mantle effect, and you can see the bubble, and then the bubble goes away, and you don't glow. So, yeah, for the next time you're playing Beads Khepri, when you're up against like dodgy Ares or something, you just lock in that ladybug skin. I make a great lover. Spam that shit VEG. But, yeah. It's been broken for a while though. It's been like a solid several months that it hasn't shown CC immunity. I told one of my friends about it. I think it's getting fixed, but yeah, no. Many have tried, but they can't crack this shell. I can't do that voice. So they have a Cabrakan. So I might get my one. If this is Cabra support, I'm pretty sure I get my one, so that I can cancel his 3, because I think that's actually more important. Ooh, I see why fishing is a hobby! Oh yeah. So we'll figure out what we know here. Just a Jing Whizzle in the Izzle. Why is she taking that trade? She doesn't win that trade.
Have I fallen?
Totally awesome, man.
Simply wretched.
Minions have spawned.
I guess we take those, boys. Yeah. How much XP is that actually? Doesn't tell me quickly enough. Yeah, I don't know.
Gank left lane.
Okay, attack.
He has upgraded TP. I could have tried to pull her one, but I don't think it actually matters that much. So I get my 3 there for sure, right? We get to kill Jingwei again. My ROM hits autos. Into the pot.
Got it next time.
Defend.
I think I return a base.
Your middle
I'm
tower is
returning
under
to the
attack.
base.
I have a lot of gold off of that, and I kind of want to get a couple wards because that their jungle is doing some crazy shit. What does that actually do? Yeah, it doesn't lower the cooldown. So I don't have my 2 for my guy, and I don't have my shell. Get a little auto cancel in, it actually does matter.
Okay. All things.
I don't know, man. Oh, we love this lane.
Sweet.
They really can't crack this shell.
On my way.
Had to tag that totem right quick.
These lobsters still got it. Sweet, sweet.
This lobster's still got it, man. See, this is why we pick Khepri,
Strategic feeding, right?
by the way, in case you weren't a Khepri believer.
Your left tower is under attack.
Maybe I played that too passively. I'm kind of playing off my ROM having a lot of gold, and he's been out for a really long time, so I'm not super aggressive. I still want to make sure he can keep pressure, but so I'm still gonna like look for aggressive stuff. But I have to be pretty conscious of his health bar, and I'm kind of taking poke for it.
Don't want to get circled by sharks.
An enemy has been slain.
So toss a little wordy word on their red. We can't invade it this time. We get it next time. Actually, just back for boots. Maybe tank boots still. I could have gotten moose feed boots or blue boots or technically even purple boots here and been pretty fine, but my lose condition is getting picked, and what am I getting it picked by? Disco root, disco ult. Mulan pulls.
I see why fishing is a hobby.
I see why fishing is a hobby. I'm just gonna say that the entire video. They actually sentry worded their
What here?
my dude just ticked 5 as well. He's dead.
An enemy has been slain.
Sweet.
I wanna make sure you're close to the wave though. We got the red timer, so our rat is aware. We got people calling disco beads. Crazy. And this thing's up too, man. This is sick. Okay. I'm fine with her pulling me, right? I'm just gonna pre-shell this. I'm dead. It's okay. My goal here is to live as long as I can, maybe give my Rom a chance to escape. So I dash down the lane since he can roll through gold.
Enemy missing middle. On my
I'm
way.
just playing to let him live. Maybe he's dead anyway. But he's the one that has the most kills here, right? So he's the most valuable. Our rat probably should have rotated to help save him because he's worth so much mold. So much gold.
Your left tower.
It's worth a lot of mold, guys. Oh boy. It's been a day. How's everyone doing in chat though? See, we got a couple people. Maybe some Maple viewers. We do love the Maple viewers. Big fans of Maple here. Frames, hello.
Yeah! Beast has been slain.
I have to be rude since I've kind of owned this lane, and that backstop actually really hurts their Mulan because she really needs to back. Not only am I saving this for my Rom, who I'm trying to feed, I'm also saving it for me so I get my Guardian sticks. He could hold that, I guess. That's fine. I'll let him solo it. I don't really need it. I'm actually down in XP because Mulan probably got a last hit. No, she didn't actually.
Okay.
She probably she split a red that I didn't. Cobra's really extended. Normally I'd try to go for this red invade.
Got to watch for those
I don't think we get to do the red invade this time,
around these parts.
but it's okay.
Swiftly now. Enemy
Fine.
not falter.
Attack left lane.
Our rat's going left, so I don't want to start something in mid when I don't know their set is.
On my way.
This is a dead Cabra. And it's 6 minutes in the game, so them doing gold is probably not a real thing.
Don't get cocky. It's International Women's Day.
Guess I got the last hit. Fair enough.
Enemies at the gold fury.
I thought our Rom would be able to contest this faster.
Attack. Attack.
Your left tower is under attack.
Rat can get there. I have ulti for him as well.
An enemy has been slain.
I'll let you kill them.
You're a G.
So I just pre-ulted him there because I assumed he would probably get killed when he landed, right? Bad shell. Fair enough. He he missed his disco too, but that's okay. It was my buff. I deserve it. This is my wave. I deserve it. We're just trying to get there for the Thebs gold. That's what we're looking for. The Gauntlet of Thebs. We're so huge this game, there's no reason not to go it. But we can just keep leaning on our Rom, right?
Was it?
That will cost you
Our
your
Pele
life.
is kind of behind, actually.
Just kidding.
Your
It
left
won't kill the
tower
wave.
is under
I probably
attack.
shouldn't use my abilities. But I don't think it matters that much.
Enemy missing left.
I don't need to use an ability on this. Sports do that all the time. They like Khepri to the wave there. It's really, really bad. Don't do it. Doesn't make sense.
On my way.
You're just using the ability.
No worries.
Use it on red to help kill it before it does damage to Disco.
Retreat left lane. Retreat left lane.
That's in left. I think I should get a bunch of people in left.
Just it's too bad.
I'm trying to play off my lead. She's out. If I hit the root, it gets a lot better. It's okay though.
Don't want to get circled
So a
by
little word on
traps.
that. We can wrap around top side here, look for something maybe.
Your left tower.
Their Disco's really weak as well. They saw me coming, so that's worded. So we think about that next time we walk there.
Your left tower has been destroyed.
Oh. Ripperino. We can kill this guy again.
Attack left lane.
Yes.
He doesn't get there in time.
Okay.
Okay.
On fort.
Oh, bravo.
I'm kind of not taking bunch of farm. I don't like walking around the map. I'm not doing much. Disco kind of killed herself.
Bye.
If I can get to her, maybe.
Strategic feeding, right?
She didn't see me coming, probably. So I probably should have
Okay,
VGS'd to her.
thanks.
Maybe I could have saved her. But,
No problem. I see why.
oh, he did not CC chain. If he waited until after the pull was done, he gets to stun her and probably kill her. I'm gonna try to help with Pele, I guess. We don't really get to kill him, but at very least to make sure he doesn't take backs. He's in a good spot to do that. Indirectly helping Pele, basically. And I can try to be here for the blue.
Defend.
Yeah, so we hear the set. Actually, I have totem. I'm gonna grab it. They're actually going on. Okay, so they're going in disco and mid, so the blue is safe. If we would have known that a little faster, could have been here sooner. But either way, it works out fine. Oh, nice stun by the rat, but he didn't. Okay, so I want to pull him. We want to make sure we're 2ing our disco there. It's actually really important. I could have ulted him actually. I didn't think there was any chance he was dying. It was really big for our disco though. Uh-oh.
That sucks.
That is dodging way.
Currently.
All you, honey.
Enemies behind us. Behind us.
Uh-oh.
Behind us.
Your middle tower.
Probably dead.
Enemies behind us.
Into the port.
See ya.
She actually,
Was it worth it though? Was it?
she jumped my shell. Not that it mattered, actually.
Okay. No worries.
No problem.
Oh, rip.
I'll defend middle lane.
We just want to be ready for that there fire giant.
Okay.
See ya.
Kind of go
Everyone
contagion
knows
here.
who's gonna carapace?
I really want the MP5 actually. It's a little weird. I want the MP5, and I think the set healing is going to be a really big problem. So I want to beat the set healing. Mulan is a little sustained. Jing has a little sustained. Disco's going soul gem, so I'm going to want that. Yeah, that was the thing that I pinged and said defend.
Tower is under attack.
Not to watch for those fishermen.
Maybe I can get there.
Did they not wear around these parts?
They actually had to reset it. Mulan's 1 HP.
They gonna learn a death.
We actually killed the Mulan. I tried to body block the apple there in case he was throwing it. Thought he would.
Attack middle lane.
Chaos ensues.
You should just take a tower here.
Attack middle lane.
We could probably do pyro. as well, I'm guessing. I don't really like a T2 because the Khepri can be there.
Your team has destroyed a middle enemy tower.
So we see the set. We don't have Shell, but we do have Bolt, so we should be in a good spot in case he comes. The only one I'm worried about is where the Khepri went. I didn't notice, maybe he backed or something. There he is. Yeah, so he probably backed. We should probably be in a good spot to defend our mid lane. We already killed the Oni creeps in mid. So we need to be worried about
Ward here.
Khepri. Yeah, if they warded there, they're probably looking for mid dive. So Disco should not be playing up.
Ultimate still.
Call me a prophet, babe.
Enemy ultimate down.
Yeah, so Rat doesn't have ult for a really long time. There's that soul gem that we were worried about.
Attack right lane.
I need to
On my
base.
way.
I'm returning to the base.
Because I have a second relic, and
Many have
I've got
tried,
contagion.
but I can't crack this yet.
Enemy missing.
I think I just go Frenzy. There's a lot of good second relics here, I think. There's a lot of really good options. I was thinking about Sprint. I was thinking about Blink. Thinking about Sunder. Even Curse Stomp crossed my mind, but I don't think that's a really good option. It's just kind of there.
Be careful, middle.
That's a bad invade, probably.
On my way. Be careful.
I don't like that invade at all.
Enemy spotted.
Ultimate is ready. Strike true.
This is whack. She's actually front side of that. There she is. Oh, I whiffed. That's okay. So I still have a Frenzy here.
An enemy has been slain.
See the Khepri. Could help a Rat. No, he's fine. I can push this with my ROM. And maybe force her ult there with the root. I can also shell this. So I pre-shell that, and I keep him... So I'm always looking at the bottom at my carry's health bars, right? That's where my eyes are. So I need to know what their health is. I whiffed that dash, that's okay. ROM rolls in, he's fine though. This goes deep, and she's low on mana, and she's low on health, and the set was on her. Just pop the ult. Even if she doesn't die, it's fine. This tower is gonna hurt though. I need to back. We all need to back.
Your team has destroyed a
And we can
middle
reset
enemy
for like
tower.
fire or something.
Looks like I was in
Okay, so what are the... This just adds the root duration, this adds movement speed and revived health. I will always max my 3 first. This game, you could probably make a pretty argument either way. But especially this game when there's a couple of immobile characters, or like less mobile characters that my 3 is really going to punish, I really want to get it ranked up. And it actually does a surprising amount of damage when you get it ranked up early. On old Khepri, before the one gave you prots, I would max the 3 first pretty often.
Don't want to get circled by sharks.
Don't want to get circled by sharks, dude. Alright, so what's our job now? Our job is to get wards out around fire. Make sure we have good vision for a fire push. Make sure our waves are set. The Khepri's full damage, but he can't kill me. Even though I don't have magical prots, he's not that bursty against a tank. So he doesn't have any percentage health damage. The Jingwei is the only one that can kill me right now. And even then she doesn't do a ton. The Disco will hurt, but she's gonna have to pump a lot of abilities into me to kill her. To kill me. Alright, so I don't have my ult here, so... This is really spooky. I need to make sure I get my 2 on the Disco. I don't have my Shell either. She actually just dashed towards the Jing, so she's always dead here. My job is just try to keep her alive as long as I can. This is never gonna be good. Yeah, and I'm dead. So I'm actually gonna frenzy my Pele there. So again, I'm just trying to basically bait. My ROM has to carry this fight, but I think it was a weird fight to begin with. I could maybe have stayed. Okay, Rat is just being a little annoying. He might be right, but
Okay.
An
yeah,
enemy has
we're
been slain.
yeah, he's fine. The gambler gets a kill, man. I didn't have ult for that fight, so it was really weird to go in like that, and the Disco played it really badly. if my ult was up, then it's probably fine, because I could save the rat and or the disco. Rat being a baby rager? Eh, just a little bit. I have very low tolerance for baby ragers.
Defend the fire giant.
Hey, Deception, thank you for the follow, sir. I appreciate it. Have a Gep shield.
Set up an ambush here.
So Rat wants to look for the Mulan, I guess. It's a little weird, champ. We kind of poke her though.
No worries.
Pretty fine. Yeah.
Ward here.
He's down for just the poke war. So I don't have. I have a good back here, but I don't get to back for a sentry and my good items, so I kind of have to wait. I do not have enough consistent viewers to have a sub button. You can poke the middle on here. You need a little stunnerino, a little. Oh, that's a yikes from your boy right there. Thank you for the follow, Lemons. How you doing this fine evening? So I can actually frenzy my Rom right here. So I have to keep an eye on the copper, right? Because he's gonna try to one-shot somebody. I'm actually gonna pre-ult because I didn't trust my disco to actually push her buttons. Cobra actually fucking whiffed there. Thank you for the follow, Dexter. How's it going, man? We can kill this guy, but it's not really worth it. We do gold though. Rom. Yeah. Yeah, so Rat's gonna zone, right? That's what he's trying to say. Rat's gonna tank. I need to tank this. Rat needs to zone. This is a bit sketch. One of us should be there. It's okay though. We're chilling. We got the boys here. RTW stands for Rome Total War, Raven, which is the first game I was addicted to when I was very young, like very young. Like having fun on my casuals, dude. I'm always having fun in casuals, and I'm always sweating in casuals. You always know what you're getting. Do I play Warhammer? No, I do not. I do play Blood Bowl though, which is in the Warhammer universe, so I'm somewhat familiar with some of the universe. I have 2 games of Blood Bowl. I have two versions of the game, both electronic. Milan's gonna pull me, so I just have to just bait, right? My rat's coming in from the top. Pelly's not here and Rom's not here, so this is bad. We gotta wait for Rom though. We don't win a fight without our Rom. He's huge.
Enemies have returned to base.
Attack left lane.
He probably gets his back off. I have to actually dash to him to make sure he doesn't get his back off, right? I missed my one. It's not great. I wanted to 2 him a little later, but I wanted to make sure he was out of combat in case he has blink, because I didn't check. Yeah, he does it. He's dead. He is a dead man. Warhammer 2, yeah, Total War has whoops. We could actually do big fire probably. I just go for the pull. I don't care about tanking it at that point. I get the disco last hit. Still have shell here. Still have ulti as well. Jingwei's split pushing, so we're pretty fine to do whatever we want. We need the big one. I have a frenzy here as well. I'm just gonna pop up. We don't group for the fire pools, and then we dash that. Pele didn't quite realize what was going on. I ulted the Pele there, not the Rom, because it's move speed. I'm actually gonna pop shell here too, because him getting return kill is awful. I was slightly worried. So I'm actually gonna reset. Yeah, I should leave with my Rom actually. I'm worried about the Cobra coming in and one-shot him since I just used all my buttons. Just making sure Rom knows when my actives are, because he's going to be really important to win this game. And I save up for a sentry.
Attack right tower.
Dumbass duo? Didn't you say you had like 60 million years of of a deserter because the game is glitchy? No Dexter, but I do have it downloaded. I do have that game downloaded. I did snag it when it was free down.
Careful, attack right tower.
But frankly, if I play Total War games, I'm either gonna play Rome Total War, which is the first of the quote-unquote more modern Total Wars. Still uses sprites, but it's a bit more modern. Oh, that's a dead Discordia right there. Yeah. Disco ulting though is perfectly fine.
Got to watch for those
I'm actually gonna toss a normie ward on that because knowing their red timer is gonna be really good. Yeah, dude, let me know when. We'll play.
Enemy spot.
Your team has
Rat goes for the blink play on the Jing. That's really sick. Even though he doesn't kill her, right? It's really, really good. If I pull the Khepri, he dies. Oh, fuck me. I'm gonna frenzy the Rom, because killing this guy is super important. I'm gonna pre-ult him, just in case. I wasn't paying attention to where the Jing was. She could have been behind us, and I was really worried about that.
Swiftly now.
I'm pulling the Mulan off. They want to go on the Jing, which is fine. It's good target selection, right? You kill the damage first. It's a little sketch calling in here. If I can get to the disco, though, it's pretty easy. I just have to make sure that I eat the disco ulti. That's her beads as well. I tanked a lot of damage, that's her Aegis. The other guys should be able to kill Titan. There you go. That's how you carry a fucking game as a support character right there. We really appreciate that.
Not bad if it's called tactical beating.
My ult at the last Phoenix was probably pretty bad. But I didn't really see a time when I would need it, right? Because if you think about who their burst characters are, right? So if you look at their characters, their burst characters are Cabra, Jing, Set, and Disco. Those are the only ones that have any kind of burst, and pretty much their burstiest there is going to be Disco at that point in the game, right? Jingwei has the potential to be bursty, but only with her 2 and with crits. She wasn't building crit, and she was pretty far away. So the only options were Jingwei flying behind, Disco ulting, but Disco's dead, or Set one-shotting someone with all of his clones. Set was in there ulting. I'm not quite sure how much damage he was going to do with those. And it's possible that Jingwei was there, so I threw out the ult on the Rom because the only way we ever lose that fight is if Rom somehow gets one shot at that instant. And he was setting up to ult, right? Like as soon as I ulted him, 2 seconds later he ults. If he gets killed in his ult animation, we lose. So, yeah, we just play it safe. That is the goal. But yeah, it was probably a bad ult. Like I probably should have known that Set couldn't one-shot him and saved it. But I felt like I was just gonna throw it out there because Disco wasn't up, and once we killed them, I wasn't worried about ever losing. So it's kind of a weird ult, but we take those. Also, I know I already said it to all of you, but it was Deception, Lemons, and Dexter all came in with the follows, which I appreciate greatly. And anybody who's still hanging out from Maple's stream when he hosted me, I appreciate you guys as well. We're not quite in the double digits of viewers, but yeah, throw it at GG. I'm the only one in the lobby. It's okay. I still sent it. It counts.